Hi everybody, happy holidays and welcome back to a super quick, I hope, episode of Cooking with Kitty. This is officially episode number 7, which happens to be my favorite number. But we're taking you way back to episode number 1 where I attempted to make shepherd's pie. Well, I did make it, but you couldn't see what I was doing. So this is basically like a summary episode, going to be super fast. I've already done most of the work. So I have browned some ground beef. Not turkey today, actual beef that we got from Pavilions, 93% lean, 79% fat. So it was only $4.85, so right there, less than $5. I've browned that. I added some mushrooms because I like a little extra texture. And we cut up some onions, plus we used some of our onions that we already had that were pre-cut, pre-chopped from the 99-cent store. But we put some real onions in there as well. So that's already been browned. I mashed my potatoes. We'll go over that again, how I do that, but it's all ready to go. But I'm going to show you the things that I add. This time we're actually going to use the real Heinz savory beef gravy, which is what I would prefer to use when I cook with this. So we're just going to kind of add that and let it simmer. And normally I would add some beef bouillon, but I think this is going to be enough myself. We don't need an extra bouillon. And we've got peas today. Yes, peas and love, peas and love. Last time we had green beans that we didn't put in there, but we're going to add the peas. And I would add carrots as well, if I had them. I know it's a kind of a hit or miss. I just sort of add whatever I have here. I don't really make special trips to the store with a list of ingredients, although that would probably be smart. I just sort of make do. It's kind of the beauty of this show. It's kind of whatever you have, make do with it. And, of course, secret ingredient, wine. I haven't had any wine for 7 days. Quite proud of myself. But this is Green Fin. It's Pinot Noir. It's not our usual that we buy from Quail Oak, from Pavilions. This is from Trader Joe's. Sometimes I just like to try different things. I'm not going to drink it. You thought I was, huh? No. We're just going to add that in. As I said in the last episode, or the first episode, it gives it a little more burgundy flavor, a little more robust. I kind of like that. So just going to kind of let that simmer. Our potatoes are ready. Now, if you remember, I boiled some, you don't remember, but last time, I boiled potatoes. You can use sweet potatoes, yams, whatever kind you like. We just used a mixture of sweet potatoes and some russet potatoes. I leave the skins on for extra vitamins and also, remember, because I'm lazy. So I've already whipped those up nicely. And what I did was I added sour cream. This one happens to be from Pavilions, so it's less than $2 usually when I get it on sale. My favorite black truffle oil from Trader Joe's. It's usually only available at holiday time, so I always stock up. It's a little more expensive, around like maybe $4 or $5, but it really adds some flair to your potatoes. And then, of course, good old-fashioned butter. And then salt and garlic salt. And I wanted to show you my cabinet that I always block my view with. Look at that little dream catcher. Merry Christmas. Okay. But I've already prepared everything ahead of time, so we don't have to worry about blocking the view. But what about the little Christmas kitchen you like? I took away the other stuff we had here the other day and put the wine back. But I wanted to show y'all something. You're all so worried about my little casualty. Look, Lucia. We fixed it. Crazy glue. Just don't grab it by the flame. Okay. So that's all nice and warm. Remember we used our Pyrex pan? I already added a little layer of potatoes at the bottom because I think I had plenty, so a little bit of potatoes for this to rest on. I sprayed it first with a little of my Spanish olive oil spray from Trader Joe's. Oh, I also used some of this garlic. I want to just give a shout out to 99-cent store once again. This is already peeled, which is nice. But I wanted to show you a trick. I promised you last time I would show you this little trick that I learned on the internet. You know how you get whole garlic like this with the skin on it? It's sort of a pain in the ass to peel. You're like cutting it or pressing it. You put it in a bowl or a pan. Usually we use a pan, but I'm using this to see if you can see it. Just put it like that and give it a bigger shake. It's good exercise too. I hope you're not wearing headphones because it's very loud. And look, it just separates right off the skin. Is that not amazing or what? Peeled garlic. Just a little shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your garlic. Okay. We've got some music on in the background. I'm sure you can't hear it, but we're trying to like liven it up a little bit. Okay, look, that's nice and hot and ready to go. Our oven is preheated at 300 degrees because we're just going to warm this up with a little cheese on top. Let me pour that in there, like so. This is usually the bottom of the shepherd's pie. But like I said, I put a little bit of potatoes, just so it can rest comfortably on a pillow of potatoes. And then we take our potatoes, and we're just going to put that on top. Now I wanted to, my friend Jeff says shepherd's pie is not shepherd's pie unless there's lamb in it, because that's where they got the name shepherd's pie. Yes, I understand that, but I make it this way, either with ground turkey or ground beef, but you can use any kind of meat that you want, I would think. It's just really up to your individual taste, but this is the basic premise. Just like that. I'm going to turn the stove off, empty pan, and then I've got my cheese already grated. This is from the 99-cent store. Sometimes you get lucky and you can find stuff that's not fake cheese. Throw that on there. Throw it in the oven for a few. And that's about it. I'm going to stop the tape now. I'll show you what it looks like when I get back. And that will conclude another episode. And I wore a little pop of color from my friend Lauren. Okay, love y'all. Bye. Follow me on Facebook and YouTube. Adios.